You sleep 8 hours, but still you wake up tired. You study, you try, you push forward, but you feel stuck, like life moves in circles. Have you ever wondered why it feels this way? It is like carrying an invisible backpack. This backpack is full of heavy stones. Every step feels heavier than the last. No one else can see the weight on you, but you feel it pressing on your spirit. Maybe you have felt this on a Monday morning. Maybe you felt it during study at midnight. Your eyes read the page, but nothing stays. Your energy is gone before the day begins, and you whisper inside, "What is wrong with me?" Here's the truth. Nothing is wrong with you. You are not lazy. You are not broken inside. You are only carrying invisible burdens daily. Stress, fear, doubt, small stones in the pack. Step by step, they make you weaker. But here is the light you need to see today. There is a way to take the stones out. There is a way to rebuild your energy again. There is a way to move forward with strength. I discovered this through a powerful journey. In just 90 days, I changed my own life. Not by magic, not by luck, but by learning. I began to learn English with discipline. It was not only about words or grammar, it became about energy, identity, and freedom. Imagine yourself walking without the backpack. Imagine your steps light, fast, full of power. Imagine speaking in English with clear voice. Imagine believing in yourself like never before. That is the future waiting for you right now. In this video, I will share the truths that helped me create this change in 90 days. Stay with me until the end of this journey, because one truth may be the exact key you have been waiting for to open a new future. And if you are ready to grow with me, to learn, to change, and to walk stronger, then subscribe right now to this channel, because we are not just viewers and voices. We are a family walking this road together. You wake up with energy in the morning. You tell yourself, "Today I will do my best." You plan to study English to finish work. But hours later, you are lost in the phone, scrolling, watching, wasting your strength. I have lived this cycle again and again. Eyes open with plans, but focus disappears. The day slips away like sand in the wind. At night, guilt whispers, "You failed again." The heart grows heavy with invisible pain. It feels strange, does it not? You work hard, you sleep, you eat, you try to do things right. Yet inside you feel tired, weak, and stuck. It is like trying to drive with brakes locked. The car moves, but the engine burns inside. That is the hidden weight people carry. It is not laziness. It is not weakness. It is the fog of self-doubt and no clarity. Without direction, your mind loses power. Energy leaks away like water from a hole. You try to focus, but thoughts keep moving. Doubt whispers, "You are not enough to win." And slowly you believe that empty voice. But here's the truth I need you to know. You are not broken. You are not a failure. You are simply carrying too many stones. The first step is to put down one stone. And you do that by choosing one clear goal. Every morning, write down one small aim. Not a mountain, not 100 steps ahead. Only one stone to move from your heart. Write, "I will learn 5 new words today." Write, "I will read 1 page in English." This is not only about language practice. It is about rewiring the way you live life. When your brain sees one clear target, it gathers energy like fire. finding oxygen. Clarity cuts through the fog like sunlight. Now take your notebook or use your phone. Write a single clear goal for tomorrow. Start light, start small, but start today. Do not wait for perfect timing or mood. One step will break the invisible weight. You dream of a better life, but you feel lost. Change looks too heavy, like a giant wall. You start strong, but soon you feel tired. Your mind whispers, it is too much to do. And so you give up before you even begin. I remember when I first set big targets, I told myself I will be fluent in 1 year. I bought books, I watched videos daily. But weeks later, frustration broke my fire. The mountain felt too high to climb fast. It is like trying to jump up a mountaintop. You dream of one leap, reaching the peak. But reality pulls you back to the ground. Your legs shake, your heart feels broken, and you think, maybe I will never get there. The truth is, no one climbs in one jump. Every climber takes slow, steady steps. Small steps build strength, not weakness. Now let us look at what truly builds fire. Energy does not come before progress. It grows after you take a small action. Motivation is the echo of small victories. Success is built brick by brick, not leaps. So here is one action that will change you. Create a 90-day challenge calendar. Mark every day you study for 15 minutes. Do not chase hours, chase daily streaks. Celebrate each mark, one step of success. Imagine the calendar filled with red marks. Day by day, it looks like a road of light. Your brain feels proud. Your spirit lifts. You start to trust yourself more deeply. Small wins begin to build big energy. You do not need to climb the mountain. You only need to take the next step. Each step will slowly change your view. Now I want to hear from you directly. Write in the comments your small step. What will you do today for 15 minutes? Reading, writing, or learning new words. Share it and inspire someone else today. You are not broken. You are only heavy. You are not weak. You are still growing. Remember, small steps are not small. They are seeds of change in your soil. Start today because the time is now. You still hear old voices inside your head. They whisper, you are not smart enough. They warn, you are too old to begin now. They insist, it is already too late. These voices build invisible prison walls. I know these voices very well myself. I once thought English was not for me. I believed I was bad at languages. I thought learning was for others, not me. Those lies shaped my choices and actions. These old beliefs act like dirty mirrors. They never show who you truly are. They only reflect fear, shame, and doubt. When you look into them, hope fades. But the mirror itself is not truth. Every person carries an inner mirror. That mirror shapes how you see yourself. If it is dirty, you feel broken. But here is the hidden reality. The mirror can always be cleaned. Identity is not fixed, it is flexible. When you rewrite your story, actions change. New words create new patterns of life. Tell yourself, I am a learner today. Affirm, I am growing every single day. Say, I am not afraid of mistakes. Each phrase is like water on the glass. It clears away the dirt of the past At first, it feels unnatural to speak. Your mind will resist these new phrases, but do not stop. Repeat them daily. Your brain learns from repetition and belief. Soon your identity begins to shift. When your identity changes, actions follow. A learner studies without fear of failure. A growing person practices with patience. You act in line with who you are. Identity becomes the strongest fuel of growth. Think of your future self waiting ahead. She is stronger because you kept going. She speaks English with freedom and joy. Do not allow the old voices to rule. They are only echoes from yesterday's fear. They cannot decide who you can become. Your mirror belongs to you, not them. Clean it, polish it, own it today. Now let us make this very practical. Stand before a mirror in your home. Speak aloud your new affirmations daily. I am learning, I'm improving, I grow. Your reflection will feel different each time. Action creates belief, and belief creates action. The cycle begins when you take a step. One spoken word plants a new identity. Keep repeating until it becomes natural. Soon the mirror shines with true strength. Your future self is calling you forward. Do not silence that voice of hope. Choose to listen and act with courage, because you are not broken at all. You are becoming the person you need. You want to grow, you want to improve, but your environment keeps pulling you back. People laugh at your dreams and your efforts. They tell you learning is useless and silly. These voices plant doubt inside your heart. I faced the same problem in my journey. When I began learning, friends laughed at me. They said, "Why learn English? You will fail." Others mocked, "You will never use it." If I had listened, I would be stuck. It is like being a seed in cement. You try to rise, but nothing nourishes you. Without soil, water, or light, growth is impossible. Now let us look at the deeper truth. You always become like your surroundings. People, habits, and content shape your identity. Negative soil produces weak and broken roots, but rich soil grows strength and resilience. Think of yourself as a garden in bloom. If weeds surround you, they steal your energy, but when sunlight shines, growth is natural. Environment is not a small detail in life. It is the very ground beneath your feet. This means change is possible for you. Change the ground, and you change the growth. Change the circle, and you change the future. If you want to grow, change your soil. It is the rule of all living things. So what can you do starting today? Join one online English-speaking group now. Change your phone language into English. Remove even one negative voice from life. These small shifts build powerful momentum. Do not think you must leave everyone. You do not need to cut all ties. You only need to plant in better soil. Remember this, a seed never blames itself. It only needs the right place to grow. You are not broken, you are alive. With light, water, and care, you will rise. Your environment is the key to change. So today, take one small but brave step. Choose your soil with intention and courage. Place yourself where growth is possible daily, because your future is waiting for your choice, and your roots deserve the light to grow. You wait for the perfect moment to start. You wait until you feel confident enough. You wait until grammar feels fully correct. But the truth is, that moment never comes. Perfection becomes a prison that holds you. I remember my very first conversation. My hands were shaking. My voice was weak. I used the wrong words and grammar. I was sure the person would laugh, but instead they understood and smiled. That moment taught me something powerful. Mistakes do not destroy connection, they build it. Courage matters more than flawless grammar. Now let us use a simple picture. Learning English is like learning to swim. You cannot swim by reading a book. You cannot master water by imagining strokes. You must step into the pool itself. You might splash, cough, and feel clumsy, but those splashes are signs of life. They are proof that you are learning. If you hide on the shore forever, you will never taste freedom of water. Perfection is nigh. Your friend here. It whispers lies that stop your action. It says, wait until you are ready. But readiness is born only through action. Mistakes are not failure, they are progress. So what can you do today? Speak English for just 2 minutes daily. Record yourself if you lack a partner. Listen, laugh, and notice small improvements. Step by step, confidence will grow. Do not think growth requires perfection. You do not need flawless words today. You only need to practice with courage. I want you to hear this clearly. You do not have to be perfect. You do not need every rule memorized. You only need a willing and brave heart. Start messy and grow strong with time. So take your step right now, today. Speak out loud, even if it trembles. Post one comment in English online. Record your voice and listen with hope, because every action plants courage in you. Remember, you are not broken at all. You are becoming stronger with each word. Mistakes are simply stepping stones on your path. Perfection is not your goal. Progress is. Your future smiles at your brave action. At first, you feel full of energy. You are excited to begin something new. You study daily, and your hope is strong. But after a few weeks, the fire fades. You feel empty, tired, and ready to stop. I know this moment because I lived it. At day 30 of my journey, I broke. I wanted to quit and leave it behind. But then I remembered my deep reason. I wanted to grow, connect, and build. Motivation is like a wave that rises. It can lift you high but drops quickly. If you depend only on it, you sink. Now let us think of a river. When a river forgets its true source, the flow becomes dry and disappears fast. Your study journey works in the same. Purpose is the source that keeps flow alive. Motivation is temporary, like morning mist. It shines but vanishes with the heat. Purpose is stronger, like a deep compass. It guides you even when fog surrounds. It fuels you for the long road. So here is what you must do. Take a notebook and write your why. Write in English simple, clear sentences. For example, I learned for freedom to travel, or I learned to speak with confidence. Every morning, read your why out loud. Repeat it until it becomes your song. Let it remind you when days feel heavy. Purpose will give energy when you stumble. It will guide you back to the path. Remember this truth deep in your heart. You are not broken. You are human. Losing motivation does not mean you failed. It only means you must return to source. Purpose is the power that never fades. So I ask you to do this now. Pause this video after it ends today. Write your why in English with honesty. Read it daily, hold it like a torch. Let it light your steps every morning. Purpose is your compass on this road. It will guide you when you feel lost. It will carry you further than motivation. Trust it, follow it, and walk with courage. Your future self is waiting with open arms. So these are even truths, each one is a stone lifted from your back. Each one is a door opened. Each truth is like sunlight breaking through heavy clouds that seemed endless and unmovable above your head. You have carried weights for so long that you forgot how lightness feels. You have walked with closed doors in your heart, believing they were locked forever, yet now you see that they were only waiting for you. Some truths are gentle like soft hands that hold you when you fall. Others are sharp, like a mirror that forces you to look at yourself honestly. But all of them are gifts meant to guide you, not to punish you. Each truth is a step forward, a seed planted in soil you once thought barren. Imagine a garden after years of drought. The rain finally comes, the ground drinks deeply, and life rises again where death once ruled. Pause for a moment. Which truth hit you the hardest? Which one made your chest feel lighter? Comment below and let me know. I want to hear your story. Your voice has power. When you share, you give courage to someone else who is silent in their pain. You may think your story is too small, but a small candle can light an entire room. A few words can shift another person's heart. That is the beauty of truth. It does not end with you. It multiplies. It spreads. It creates waves that touch shores far away. Do not keep your truth locked inside. Speak it, write it, live it. Let it be the song that carries you into tomorrow. Remember, you are not broken. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are becoming who you were always meant to be. You have walked with me through 7 truths. Now let us gather them together like gems placed inside your hands. Each one shines. Each one holds power to guide your next step. Each one is a key for your new chapter. The first truth is hidden weight. You often carry burdens that no one else can see. A single thought, I'm not enough, can feel like a mountain. But small goals remove that mountain stone by stone, step by step. When you choose one clear goal, you shrink the weight. You make the impossible small. You do not need to climb the whole peak. You only need to take one more strong step. That is how freedom begins in silence. The second truth is language equals deep connection. Words are bridges. Every time you speak with courage, you build a path. You reach across loneliness and find hands waiting for you on the other side. Pause and think. How many doors closed in your past because you feared to speak? How many friendships never bloomed because of silence? Language is not just grammar, it is human touch written into sound. The third truth is small wins create energy. Victory is not only in great battles, it is found in rising early, finishing a page, or keeping a promise to yourself. Each small win lights a fire inside your chest. That fire grows. It becomes momentum. It becomes strength to face the larger storms. One small victory, repeated daily, becomes a wave that moves mountains. Never doubt the power of the little things you finish. The fourth truth is identity shapes your reality. What you call yourself becomes the soil where your future grows. If you say, I am weak, then weakness will bloom. If you say, I am strong, strength arrives. Your words are seeds. They do not vanish. They wait, they grow, They shape tomorrow. Choose carefully the name you give to your own soul. Identity is not just reflection. It is a prophecy you create each day. The fifth truth is environment shapes your growth. A flower cannot bloom in stone. It needs soil, water, and light. In the same way, you need people and places that feed your growth, not choke your spirit. Look closely. Who surrounds you? Do they lift you or drain you? Do they bring hope or despair? Growth is not only personal, it is environmental. Change your soil, and you change the harvest of your life. The sixth truth is action beats perfection. Waiting for the perfect time is a trap. You hesitate, you delay, and life moves on. But when you act, even clumsy steps open, doors that waiting could never unlock. Do not fear mistakes, fear standing still. Movement brings clarity. Every imperfect step teaches you. Every attempt carries you closer. Life rewards the one who dares to walk, not the one who only plans. The seventh truth is purpose fuels the long journey. Goals may end, winds may fade, but purpose endures. Purpose is the river that never dries. It is the compass that points north even in the darkest forest nights. When you wake for a reason beyond yourself, strength returns. Fatigue falls away. You discover energy you never knew existed. It is not borrowed. It is born. Purpose makes you unstoppable even in storms of fear. Change is not a dream. It is a choice repeated daily. You can start today. You can start now. You are not behind. You are not too late. This is your moment of fire. If this video touched you, share it with someone who needs hope. Subscribe for more stories and steps. Speak your truth today. Do not keep it hidden. Give light to another who is waiting in silence. And remember these words: you are not broken, you are becoming. Speak them out loud. Let them echo in your room. Let them settle into your chest until you feel their weight transform into wings of courage. Now repeat after me. I am learning. I am growing. I am enough. Let the words fall like rain into the dry ground of your soul. Let them rise like sunlight after storm. Say them again until they feel like truth. This is not the end. This is the opening of your next chapter. Carry these truths like torches. Walk into tomorrow with your head high and your heart unafraid. You are not broken. You are becoming.